No time.
Brothers, leave the white woman alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Go get you your black woman. And be a good man to her. Don't let the Caucasian woman trick you. She'll be sweet to you, kind to you, tricking you to stay with them so you can taste what God has planned for them. Now, I'd like to show you in conclusion how we can get out of it. It's a very narrow chance. Very narrow. Let's calculate some time on this last 6. Since Master Fard Muhammad came in 1930, 60 years from 1930 is 1990. Right? If it's not to exceed 70 years, then the year 2000 would be the end. So if you calculate from the time of Master Fard's coming, you don't have but 5 more years of grace. But I think the time begins from the time he establishes his servant, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. If that is true, you got 4 more years added to that to take you to the year 2004. Now the enemy expects destruction by the year 2000. So it's 1986. 96, you got 97, 98, 99, 2, 21, 22, 23, 24. You got 8 years to make up your mind, and don't wait. Because if it's 34 and 60 is 94, then you in the last 10 years and it could happen at any time. What are you going to do? You in the valley of decision. What are you going to do? You're going to clean up your life? I'm not asking you if you want to join me. You can if you want to. But if you're in the church, you better make the church right. Because judgment is going to begin at the so-called house of God. Wherever you are, you're going to have to clean it up. You can be a homosexual and come to God. He will accept you. But fight, brothers. Fight hard to be a man. You can overcome all forms of sin. But it's struggle. We are adulterers and fornicators and drug addicts and liars and thieves and pimps and hustlers. Whatever we're doing that we know is wrong, we got to straighten it out, man. Straighten it up. If you don't, it's on you. I hope and pray that I have made the message clear. There is no need for me to teach much longer, because I think that the more I talk to you, you take it for sport and entertainment. There is no connection that you have to me that can save you. My children can't be saved by claiming me as the father. My grandchildren can't be saved by saying Farrakhan is my grandpa. I'm not the father of any of your men. If you don't relate to me in the message that I bring, then you are not related to me. I can't save you. I love you, but I can't save you. You have to try to save yourself. And I would say to all of you that have known the word of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you know what he wants. You know what he said God would be pleased with and what he said God would not be pleased with. Then you stop playing with yourself. Get it right. It's clear. Now, if you love your people, you say you love them, why won't you help me warn them? See, the best of you will come from a word. The rest of you will come from a whipping. I was the kind of child that my mom didn't have to beat me that much. I could see the strap. And I knew she would use that strap. So I was going to get my life in order. My brother, bless him, he was a hard fella. He could take them whippings. And she could give them. And he wore his backside out. He was not the kind of fella who would learn from others' mistakes. He had to make them himself. Well, I would like to be the kind of son that learns from the mistakes of others and profits from my own. I would love to see you all make it. And I told you, maybe the last time, not last week, but the time before that I spoke to you, I mentioned that experience that I had with the wheel. And I told you that I was told that I had one more thing to do, and then I could come to the wheel again. I'm not trying to make nothing of myself. But I was literally weeping the other day thinking about you and wondering if I went away, what would I find on my return?